Welcome back to Doggy for Life, the place where we don't just love our dogs, we understand the world through their eyes. Today's topic touches a tender spot for many of us. You're sitting on the couch, your dog jumps up, looks into your eyes, and gently licks your face. It feels like love. It feels like trust. And in that moment, you think this is one of the purest forms of connection in the world. But then a thought creeps in, is this safe? 1. Dogs lick to show love and submission. Before we dive into risks, we have to start with the reason it happens at all. Dogs lick your face because they love you. In the canine world, licking is a form of communication, one that often signals affection, respect, and emotional closeness. Puppies lick their mothers. Submissive dogs lick dominant ones. And when your dog licks your face, it's their way of saying, "You're my person." It's more than instinct. It's bonding. Dogs have learned over generations that we respond positively to their licks. We smile, laugh, pet them, and speak gently. That reinforcement tells them, this is a good thing. So for them, licking your face isn't random, it's a ritual, a connection, a way to say, "I'm here, and I love you." But even the purest affection can carry hidden risks. As much as we want to lean into that moment of closeness, it's worth asking, what's actually in that lick? And is our face, especially our eyes and mouth, really the best place for it? 2. A dog's mouth is not cleaner than a human's. You've probably heard it before, a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. It sounds comforting. But the truth is, it's a myth. A dog's mouth isn't cleaner, it's just filled with different bacteria. Canine mouths carry hundreds of strains of organisms, some of which are completely harmless to them, but can be harmful to us. Unlike humans, dogs use their mouths not just to eat and communicate, but to explore the world. They lick floors, sniff feces, chew sticks, and sometimes eat things we'd rather not think about. Their oral bacteria reflect that reality. While most of these germs are not dangerous, some can lead to infections, especially in people with weakened immune systems, open wounds, or sensitive skin. Understanding this doesn't mean you have to fear your dog's kisses. It just means recognizing that while their love is pure, their mouths are not sterile. Being informed helps you set safer boundaries without damaging the emotional connection. 3. Harmful bacteria can be transferred. Among the bacteria in a dog's saliva, some can cause illness in humans. These include Capnocytophaga, Pastorella, and even certain strains of E. coli and Salmonella. Though rare, these bacteria have been linked to infections, especially in people with compromised immune systems, the elderly, infants, or those with open cuts or sores. Most of the time, a healthy person will not get seriously ill from a dog's lick. But risk increases dramatically when that lick lands on the eyes, mouth, or broken skin. Those are the places where bacteria have a direct path into the bloodstream or digestive system. So while a lick on the cheek might be harmless, one near your lips or a healing wound can open the door to complications. It's not about panic, it's about prevention. Knowing the potential risks lets you guide your dog's behavior more gently, encouraging affection in ways that are safer for both of you. 4. Parasites and worms can be spread. Dogs often carry parasites like roundworms or hookworms, especially if they've spent time outdoors or around other animals. These parasites can be shed in feces or soil, and if your dog sniffs or licks contaminated surfaces, their mouths can carry eggs or larvae. That doesn't mean your dog is dirty, it just means they're connected to the natural world in a way we're often not. When your dog licks your face, especially near the mouth or eyes, there's a small but real chance that these parasites could be transferred. While rare in modern, vaccinated, indoor dogs, especially those on parasite preventatives, it's still a consideration for people with weaker immune systems or for children, who are more vulnerable. 5. Allergic reactions are possible. For some people, a dog's saliva can trigger allergic responses. These may be mild, like redness or itching on the skin, or more severe, like rashes and swelling. This is because dog saliva contains proteins that some immune systems identify as foreign and attack, causing inflammation. These reactions may not show up immediately. You might notice them as unexplained irritation around the mouth, cheeks, or eyes, especially after frequent licks. In rare cases, the allergens can even trigger asthma-like symptoms or sinus issues in sensitive individuals. 6. Emotional connection can be preserved without face licking. Here's the good news: you can absolutely maintain deep emotional intimacy with your dog without letting them lick your face. Affection doesn't have to mean exposure. Instead, redirect their licks to safer areas, like your hands, your chin, or your chest. Reward them when they keep licks below the neck. Over time, they'll adjust. Dogs are highly intuitive and responsive to positive reinforcement. If you teach them, with patience and love, that your face isn't the best place for kisses, they'll listen. Your bond doesn't weaken, it actually deepens. Because now it's based on mutual respect and trust. There are countless other ways to show and receive love: long eye contact, shared cuddles, soft voice tones, daily routines, and physical closeness. A lick is just one expression of love, it doesn't have to be the most direct one. 7. Children are more vulnerable to dog licks. Children often receive the brunt of a dog's excitement. They're small, curious, and closer to a dog's level, so licks on the face are almost inevitable. But children's immune systems are still developing, and they're far more likely to rub their eyes, touch their mouths, or scratch their faces after being licked. This makes it easier for bacteria or parasites to spread, especially when hygiene is overlooked. While the risk of serious infection is still low, it's higher for children than adults. Teaching kids how to gently redirect licks, and helping dogs understand boundaries, can go a long way in creating safer interactions without damaging the love between them. Ultimately, supervision and education are the best tools. When both the child and the dog understand each other's boundaries, their friendship becomes not just heartwarming, but truly safe. 8. Immunocompromised people should be especially careful. For people undergoing chemotherapy, living with autoimmune conditions, or on immunosuppressive medication, a simple dog lick can carry more risk. Their bodies are less able to fight off infections, which means even minor bacteria can lead to serious complications. That doesn't mean people with health conditions need to give up their pets. But it does mean practicing more caution. Avoid licks near mucous membranes, sanitize hands and skin after contact, and consult with a doctor or vet for tailored advice. Love shouldn't be risky, it should be protected. With the right precautions, even the most vulnerable people can still experience the deep comfort and emotional healing that dogs bring, without unnecessary health threats. 9. Cleanliness and vet care make a huge difference. The health and hygiene of your dog are key to lowering any risks. Dogs who are regularly groomed, fed quality food, vaccinated, and treated for parasites are far safer kissers than dogs who roam outdoors freely or eat scavenged food. A clean mouth doesn't mean sterile, but it does mean safer. Brushing your dog's teeth, using canine oral rinses, and offering dental chews can also reduce harmful bacteria. Keeping up with vet visits ensures your dog is protected from illnesses that could affect you too. Think of it as a partnership: when you care for their health, you're caring for your own. So much of the risk in dog licking comes down to the dog's environment. A clean dog, living in a clean home, cared for by a loving owner, that dog's kisses are a lot less risky than you think. 10. Setting boundaries doesn't mean withholding love. The most important truth of all is this: telling your dog no when they try to lick your face doesn't mean you love them any less. It means you're choosing a deeper, more intentional form of care. You're not just accepting love, you're shaping it in a way that protects both hearts involved. Dogs don't feel rejection the way humans do. If you redirect gently, use calm tones, and reward the behavior you prefer, they won't feel shamed, they'll feel secure. They'll learn that love still flows freely, just in a way that keeps everyone safe. In the end, love isn't about one specific gesture. It's about connection, trust, and safety. When those things exist, a lick on the face is no longer necessary, because you'll already feel kissed, just by having them close. Thanks for staying with us on Doggy for Life. Whether you're a face kisser or a cautious cuddler, one thing remains true: dogs love us with their entire being. They don't measure their affection. They give it fully. And when we return that love with awareness, respect, and care, We build something far more powerful than tradition. We build trust. Until next time, stay safe, stay soft, and stay close to the dogs who kiss our hearts, not just our faces. This is Doggy for Life.